Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back. So, as some of you may know, I'm sure a lot of you don't know, I just had a kid a couple of weeks ago, my first child. So now I'm officially the Nuzlocke dad. And as you can imagine, that's kept me pretty busy. I've wanted to stream and wanted to put out some videos, but, that's just kind of taken up all my time. But, I'm back and ready to get rolling on this whole YouTube thing again. I have a couple of videos that I'm planning to put out pretty soon. Some that are, one that's very close to completion, one that I kind of just started, but it'll be coming around the corner. But with that being said, today I've got a couple of runs that I'm doing. Today we're going to be starting off with a fairy type run. So this is one that I've been doing for a while. We're on attempt number 16. We have 5 deaths, as you can see, and we have made it to round 1 of the Elite Four. This is the team that I am using, and I've strategized a lot for this Elite Four run here, and I feel pretty good. About it. I feel like I've made a lot of the right corrections to mistakes last time, because I actually did wipe in the Elite Four in one of my past runs. So this time around, I think we should be good, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's just go ahead and jump into this. So first we got Aaron. I don't know why I said that weird. I said it like the Pokemon Aaron. And so we get the Scyther-led team. So Aaron is a pretty easy member of the Elite Four. As you can see, we're using a Ninetales. Ninetales was given the fairy typing in this game, so it is viable. We just take out the Scyther with a flamethrower, and here is where we're gonna kind of expose Aaron. So Drapion comes in, and I know the cross poison's coming, so I'm gonna switch to Mawile for the immunity. And then here is where Earthquake should be coming, so I will switch then to Togekiss for the immunity on Earthquake. And now here, normally we'd be, at pretty high risk from a cross poison, but I actually have Togekiss holding the Choice Scarf for that, so that I can encore it into Earthquake. Then I can go ahead and bring in Miss Magius, who with our Levitate ability is not going to take any damage from these earthquakes, and we're going to get up 2 Calm Minds. We have to be very mindful about when the Encore ends, but it's still going, so we can set up a substitute, and it ends there, so we're going to attack, and at +2 our Draining Kiss will take it out in 1 hit. Draining Kiss is 75 base power in this game, so pretty strong. In comes Scizor. But a +2 Shadow Ball should take it out. This is Gen 6 and onward matchup chart, so Steel does not resist Ghost. Pinsir's going to go down to another Shadow Ball, Flygon to super effective Draining Kiss, and then that last is Yanmega, who should go down to a Shadow Ball. And yep, pretty easy. We get through our first Elite Four member. And so we're moving on. So yeah, that one usually pretty easy. The next one, Bertha, can be tricky. So as some of you may or may not know, depending on if you're familiar with this game, but the Elite Four actually has 4 different teams that they can choose from, and it's completely random which ones we get. So you really have to just have strategies that kind of can address all possibilities. So next up against Bertha, we're either getting a Tyranitar-led team or a Hippowdon-led team. And depending on which team we get here, it could be, easier or harder. So, let's hope we get an easy one here. So we get a Tyranitar-led team. So she has 2 of these. So they're different, and we don't quite know which one she has yet. So I'm gonna scout with Protect. And she goes for Stone Edge, which means she's likely not the Tyranitar with Thunder Punch. I think she's probably running this team here. So she went for Stone Edge, and this Tyranitar is Choice Scarf, so it is locked into the Stone Edge. So we're gonna bring in our Mawile, who thankfully misses a Stone Edge, so but makes up for it with the crit. But we're gonna get up the substitute, and here I am just gonna go ahead and so let's see. She's used 3. I'm just gonna take it out. Okay, misses us. That's nice. We get to keep a fresh substitute up. Here is where Dugtrio comes in. And it's going to hit us with the Earthquake, but I'm going to Baton Pass into Togekiss. And this Dugtrio is Choice Banded. So I'm going to... I guess I don't really need... It is Choice Banded, right? Let me make definitely sure that it is. Yeah, it is Choice Banded, so it is locked into Earthquake here, meaning I can just easily go into Miss Magius. I don't know why I went into into Togekiss there, and I can freely set up some Calm Minds. And I believe this should just be a wrap here. Like, she's not gonna switch out; she's just gonna continue going for these Earthquakes. So the Sand is gonna chip me down, but I can go behind a substitute and then get back my health with Draining Kiss. And at +4, I believe we should be clearing through this team pretty easily. One shot on Torterra. Don't think that crit mattered. Mamoswine should be a one shot as well. Yep. Rhyperior should be a one shot. And lastly, Quagsire is a one shot. Alright, so there we go. Pretty good so far. 2 down, and the team is looking pretty solid. So I have strategized for this a lot. Now, Flint is tricky. Flint can either be extremely easy or extremely hard, depending on which team we get. I'm really hoping we get good luck. The best case scenario is we get his team that leads with Torkoal. His team that leads with Torkoal is like super free. His teams that lead with Ninetales are tricky, but pretty easy. But the team I really do not want to face is the team that leads with Rapidash. If we get the Rapidash-led team, that's not a good look for us. I'm going to give Togekiss the Choice Scarf again. As you saw, I gave Rain Dance to my Lodic. Let me just go ahead and give Miss Magius to full health. Alright. Alright, so now it's time to face Flint. And please, Torkoal team, just not Rapidash. Anything but Rapidash. I'm gonna close my eyes. What are we gonna get? Okay, Ninetales. We can manage Ninetales. We can manage Ninetales. So we're gonna get rid of his son with Rain Dance. And here is where I'm gonna bring in... I'm hoping he goes for a Solar Beam again. Usually he likes to do that. Actually goes for Hypnosis there. And I think I maybe want to switch back into my Lodic for that. And then hopefully I can maybe get it to go for Solar Beam this time. Goes for Hypnosis again. Okay, so it's not cooperating how I want it to here. Okay, let's heal up. Let's get our Rain back up. Alright. Then... So this Ninetales team, thing is, he has 2 Ninetales teams, so I'm really not even sure which one this is. Or I guess, actually, I do know which one this is, because one of them has Hypnosis and the other doesn't. So this is... Okay, I see which team this is. I'm just trying to see if... what the right Pokemon to try to, like, set up on him with is here. And I think it is Miss Magius. Um, yeah, I think the best setup is definitely Miss Magius. It's a little frustrating that this Ninetales is really not cooperating with us here, so I might just move us. Okay, there we go. That's what we wanted. We wanted it to go for Solar Beam. So, oh, but we're asleep. I forgot we're asleep. Oh, that's why you don't want to be asleep, because I want to be able to encore it into that move. Overheat. Okay, that's at least going to drop its special attack and make this thing a lot less scary. I really, really want to encore it into this Solar Beam, though. That should do, like, nothing. Okay, can we wake up? Man. Alright, let's try again here. Okay, another Solar Beam. Alright, hopefully this time we can wake up, get it locked into that move. Well, good. There we go. So now we should be in the clear here. Alright, I'm gonna Calm Mind up. It's gonna be stuck wasting turns using Solar Beam. And then I'm gonna go behind a Substitute. Still stuck using Solar Beam. And then, yeah. That should be, I think we should be good here. Don't think he can really do much of anything. This Lopunny, is it the, okay, it's not the Focus Sash Lopunny. He has a team that has a Focus Sash Lopunny. This is a Focus Sash Cargo though, so it will live that, but just goes for Solar Beam, so. No threat there. Charizard goes down to Shadow Ball, and Magmortar goes down to Shadow Ball. Alright. So 3 down. We have now Lucian. And I'm gonna give back some PP to some of my moves. Give Togekiss back the leftovers. Heal her up. Him up. Excuse me. And oh, I guess I do want to teach Toxic to Milotic. Yeah, teach it again. Okay, so AI there was a little uncooperative, but we did get everything to work out as we wanted it to. And so now we're up against Lucian, and Lucian tends to be pretty easy. For the most part, we can encore his lead into a bad move and then kind of just run wild on him. So the Alakazam can be a tricky fight, or a tricky, this team can be tricky just because it likes to go for Thunder Wave, and if it gets full paralysis on us, it can be a little annoying, but you know, so long as we can break through these, we should be good. So far, so good. I'm gonna go behind a Substitute. It's still locked into Thunder Wave, and we get our Baton Pass. And I think I'm gonna go into Ninetales for this. Alright, so we'll get up a nasty plot. I'm just gonna go for the Flamethrower. So it is Focus Sash, so it's not gonna die from that. It actually withdraws him. Okay. So Starmie comes out, but we're faster than Starmie. We'll just take it out with a Solar Beam, and I believe this should be a clean sweep from here. I don't think he can really do much of anything to us from here. Gallade goes down to Moonblast easily. Alakazam comes back out. Full Restore is not gonna do anything. Gardevoir, easy one shot. And I think last is Executor, who is gonna outspeed us because of Chlorophyll, but is not going to accomplish much, even with the Oka Berry. gets one shot. So fairy type, they're really good. I'm telling you. Like, I think the only reason that I have 16 runs is all my fault. I think I've been playing terribly with this type, but they're really good. They have so many sweepers. They're super solid. And all right, so from here, I'm just gonna give elixir to you. Get all your PP back. I'm going to heal everyone up. You, and here's where I'm going to use my rare candies. So I've been saving these. I always save them for before the champion. So our level cap going into the Elite Four is 75. And going into the champion, our level cap raises to 78. So I'm going to get Ninetales to 78. I'm going to get you to 78. And then I'll probably raise you both 2 levels to 77, and then I'll spend 1 each on these guys. All right, and so again, we have 4 possibilities of teams that Cynthia can have. There's a couple that are like super free. There's the Spiritomb-led team is incredibly free. The Clefable-led team is very free. So I'm hoping we can get one of those 2. If we get one of those 2, I think we're in the clear. The other 2 can be a little tricky. But alright, let's go ahead. Let's see what we get. I'm praying for Spiritomb. Spiritomb, Togekiss. Okay. Togekiss versus Togekiss. So it goes for Reflect. I'm going to Encore it into Reflect. And let me just check real quick on this team here. I just want to see if she has any Choice Scarfers on this team. So her Togekiss-led team does not have any Choice Scarfers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to Mawile, go behind a Substitute, Baton past my Substitute to Ninetales, get up our Sun, and it's still stuck. Going for Reflect, still stuck, so another nasty plot. It's still stuck, another nasty plot. And the Encore ends, but I think it's a little too late for her. We're going to take it out with a Flamethrower. Protect is not going to do much for you, my Lodic. You're going down to a Solar Beam, +6, no shot. Garchomp, we should be faster than Garchomp with our Eevee training. Our Moonblast easily takes it out. Lucario easily goes down to Flamethrower. Glaceon, one more Flamethrower. And last is her Spiritomb, yeah. So, boop. There we go. All right, we finally get the Fairy type past the Elite Four. That looked really easy, but I've lost here twice already. Like, I did have to strategize for this a lot. But there we go. We finally have a run. We are into the post game. I feel pretty good. We have all of our key team members still alive. We have actually a couple fodder members still alive in the box. And so, all right. I actually forgot to record for YouTube, but that's fine considering I was streaming. But I'm gonna start recording now. I'm gonna do one more fight in this run before I switch over to one of my other runs, which is the double fight against Volkner and Flint. I'm gonna do that fight. I'm gonna try to only use like tertiary team members. I'm gonna use Love Disc most likely to try to get everything done in that fight. But I guess for right now we can just watch the credits roll. Oh. So yeah, I know it's been a while since I streamed last, but I'm gonna be trying to do this again more often. More often. I need to stay on top of these things. I know a lot of times I can kind of go on these long lulls of not really doing a whole lot with the channel, but You know, I think this time I have a pretty valid excuse. You know, I had a kid 3 weeks ago. Like, that'll keep you busy. Trust me, that will keep you busy. But I'm gonna try to be better about streaming, uploading. Like I said earlier, I got a couple of videos. One that's very close to complete, one that I recently started, but I'm gonna try to be on top of getting that one done pretty quickly. But alright, so fairy types are past the Elite Four. Finally, in attempt 16, we got past the Elite Four. Took way too long. This type's really good. I think this type's really good. I think 16 runs is honestly my fault. I think I don't know, I was just playing bad. I think I just wasn't utilizing a lot of the tools they have properly. Alright, so Finn, and we're gonna get back into it. Alright. So I guess I gotta just go. Do I have to go in here? No. I think I just have to go to Rowan's place, and I'll get the ticket to go into the post game. Do I have to go to Celestic Town? Okay, I guess I have to go to Celestic Town. What am I doing? Okay, I think I'll maybe bench you for just a little bit. Probably you also. I'm just gonna grab Swablu out of the box so that we can fly. Swablu is dead, but here on this channel, we still fly on our dead friends. Just because they're dead doesn't mean we can't fly on them, you know. But back to heaven you go. And I'm gonna get... So for this fight, I want to bring Clefable and I want to bring Love Disc. Those are gonna be my sacks. Because I am a little worried about this upcoming fight. It tends to be kind of tricky. I haven't really had any issues with it in any of the runs I've done so far, but there's been a lot of close calls. So usually if I do have you know, sacrificial Pokemon, I like to bring those there. Am I crazy? Like, how do I get to... Do I just go to Snowpoint City, I think? Hang on. Actually, before I go there, I think I'm gonna run over to Salation Town and just train these two up real quick on the NPC, the training NPC. I'll turn off battle animations just to make that a little quicker, so we're not here for too long. These two are a little bit underleveled though. Probably get them both up to like 75. Okay. Alright, yeah, let me just get these two to level 75 so they're not like under-leveled for this next fight. Cool. And Love Disc. Can we reach it? No, we're not gonna reach it. Not on this one. Alright, one more. And then we'll head to the post game. I think we can probably just do like this one. Alright, at level 74, do we have one-shot Chansey? Oh, we do. That's pretty impressive. Or no, we didn't. It kills itself from Healing Wish. Alright. And alright. Alright, so we're gonna do the double battle. It's a pretty scary fight. But I think we should be fine. Let's see, what move should I have? Or item, I mean. I think I maybe want... And then, Fable has leftovers, right? Yep. Okay. Alright, cool. Hang on. Let me make sure that I'm leading off how I want to. Okay. I think Clefable might be able to do it on her own, but in case not, let's just go ahead and like I'll have Love Disc in the back. Alright, so it's I forgot to turn battle animations on. Alright, so we'll get up Stealth Rock. Get up a Wish, just in case we get attacked. And then... Dog, I can't even tell what's happening because no move animations. Alright, this is... Oh, that didn't kill? Dang, I'm surprised. Okay, but Electivire goes down. Get up a Wish. Grass Knot. Ooh. Alright. Okay, we live. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Alright, it's so hard to tell what's going on with all the animations just like missing. But okay, we're back to full health. I'll just set up a Wish. Dog, he's just like protect spamming. Okay. Set up another Wish. Okay, the Arcanine goes down finally. Okay. So now we're in a 2v1, but I think I can turn it to... Dude, this freaking Jolteon is just spamming Protect. It's so annoying. Okay. I don't want to risk anyone dying. Dude. Alright, Clefable goes down. That sucks. Do you think we're fast enough to outspeed this Jolteon? Ugh, I'm a little scared we're not. We do have a good bit of EV training though. I think maybe we can. Okay. Okay, nice. I think we're in the clear. Only losing Clefable, that's fine. Clefable was one of the expendable Pokemon that I was fine with losing in that fight. So with that, we're actually on 6 deaths. 6 deaths for this run. But we got past a pretty scary fight. We got past the Elite Four. And all of our key team members are still going strong. Alright, yada yada. So we're gonna go ahead and say our farewell to Clefable. Clefable was pretty good. We've had it for a really long time in this run, but it comes to an end here. Oh, and I'm not keeping Love Disc around. Oh, wrong box. Hang on. Love Disc. You're in the wrong box. Okay. But I am gonna bring you and Togekiss. Cool. Alright, and with that, I am going to save there, and I'm going to be switching over to another run. Different game, but one that's going pretty well also. We're at the Elite Four in this next run, and we're still on attempt number 1 for this one, so I'm excited to see if I can do a single try victory in this run. So this is a run I've been doing off stream over the last couple weeks. Yeah, so here, what we've got going on is this is a fighting type run in Storm Silver. We are on attempt number 1. Let me switch over the data here, switch over all my stuff. I got 1 death in this run. It's going pretty well. Poliwrath went down, but everyone else is has been doing a great job, honestly. And I'm really surprised. I actually was predicting that fighting type would be really bad. When I was kind of prior to attempting a lot of these runs, I actually made a tier list for my predictions on how good I thought every type would be in both of the games. And I actually had fighting type in the lowest tier for this game, thinking they would be terrible, but they've been phenomenal. Let me go ahead and get some. All right, we're facing the Elite Four. I think we should get some more like battle music. Pokemon battle music. Let's see. Oh, these are all like Glitch City. I'll listen to some Glitch City. Alright. So like I said, fighting type run, Storm Silver. We are at the Elite Four, and I have strategized this. I've literally been sitting just here, at the Elite Four for like a week, just strategizing for, you know, what's ahead, and I kind of have everything. I've even wrote notes. I wrote notes on what I want to do in this, but I've never actually done it. It's all theoretical, all strategy. But let's see if we can put it to the test. Let's see if we can be successful here. All right, so we're gonna head on in. We have a type disadvantage against Will, psychic type user. He's gonna lead with Jinx, but Jinx is like frail as hell, so our U-turn here is going to one-shot. Hang on 1 second. Okay, and actually I should be recording. There we go. Okay. So Jinx will go down in 1 hit to our U-turn, and I'm going to bring in Lucario. This should bait out Slowbro. There it is, with the double type effectiveness. And here I'm going to go for Calm Mind. Here is a scary part, because it can go for Flamethrower, it can crit us, and we can die, and that will royally screw us. But so long as we can avoid crits, we should be good. I'm going to go for a Calm Mind. It goes for the Flamethrower, no crit, and this should one-shot. And with that, we should be good. Everything should go down in 1 hit. We have the Black Glasses item to boost our Dark Pulses to make sure we hit some of these damage ranges. Solrock goes down easily. Gardevoir can live this. Low chance for it to live, but it can. And it does, but it goes for Reflect, so we should be fine. Alright, so there we go. Does not live the second one, and we're moving on. We did take some damage, so let me just go ahead and heal up. And here is where, checks notes, I give Lucario the choice specs. Choice specs, and I believe, yeah, Infernape keeps the choice band on, and we're moving on to Koga. Now Koga, Will can be tricky. Koga is the hardest member here. In theory, he should be, mainly because of his Crobat. His Crobat outspeeds everything, and it has Stab, Brave Bird, like super effective on everyone except Lucario. So Lucario is supposed to be our ringer here. And let me just make sure I've got the right items on everyone. Yes, I've got the right items on everyone, so I'm going to go ahead, get into this fight. He leaves Venomoth. Venomoth, normally poison bug type, is a bug psychic type in this game. So our choice banded U-turn should knock it out. And here I'm going to send back in Lucario. So this should bait out Toxicroak for type effectiveness. I believe it should be Toxicroak, yep. And I'm gonna lock myself into Psychic. That'll obviously take Toxicroak out in one hit. And now this guy, this Crobat, is really the make or break. If we can get past this guy, we're in the clear, but he can cause us some problems. But our choice spec Psychic should take it out in one hit. It goes for double team. Please hit. We miss. Okay, please hit, please hit. Okay, thank you. All right, I am so freaking relieved that we hit that. This Muck can't do anything to us. It can hit, it has Focus Punch, but so long as we're attacking it, it can't use it. Weezing will go down in one hit. And Tentacruel, I believe can live a Psychic, probably. Yeah, really high special defense, but it can't really accomplish much. We ran out of Psychics, but that's fine. We get by Koga. That looked easy, but if we missed another Psychic, like that Crobat could have completely screwed us. All right, so with that, I'm going to give Elixir to you. Get some PP. Oh, I got the freaking texture glitch. I'm gonna move Gallade up into the #1 spot, or the lead spot, and I got the texture glitch, so I'm gonna reset the game real quick. Hang on. Alright, and now from here, the next two members of the Elite Four should be very easy. So, my first monotype run I ever did of this game was a Psychic type run. And so I know that Gallade here should solo Bruno pretty easily. He goes for Fake Out, which actually raises our speed thanks to our Steadfast ability. Yeah, I'm just going to set up a Bulk Up. Set up another Bulk Up behind a Substitute. And this hit on top really just has nothing to hit us with. Its best move is High Jump Kick. Can crit. You know, which hopefully we don't take too many of those, or hopefully he just goes for counter. And alright, and now we should be good to just start attacking. And from here, yeah, I think our victory is pretty much assured. Hitmonlee is a one-shot. And we should be faster than all these. I did train my Gallade pretty high in speed EVs. Lucario goes down to Drain Punch. And Machamp to Psycho Cut. Alright, 3 down. And now all that's left is Karen. So, Karen... So like I said, I did a Psychic run already, so I know Gallade sweeps Bruno, and I've done a fire type run already of this game, so I know that Blaziken can pretty easily sweep Karen. So it does get the Intimidate off to put us at -1 attack, but we'll just get our bulk ups back up. And this Mighty Yenna, like, has basically nothing it can really do to us. It goes for Fire Fang a lot. It can hit us with Super Fang, which does a lot of damage, but can't kill us. It only does half of whatever amount of HP we have. So as you can see, it can break our Substitute with that. It can also hit us with Attract to kind of like immobilize us. But in terms of moves that like actually kill us, like Fire Fang is not going to do anything. And the only other move it has is Sucker Punch, which so long as we're setting up, is not going to do anything to us. So now we're behind our Substitute, and I'm hoping I can break through, and we do. There we go. And now that we're past Mighty Yenna, this fight is pretty much in the bag. We're just gonna one-shot everything. Absol, Brick Break, Spiritomb with Fire Punch, Umbreon with another Brick Break. And then here, I'm going to bring Infernape in, because Infernape's close to leveling up, and if I can get Infernape to level up, that means I can get a little bit extra leverage out of my rare candies. This Houndoom should not really be able to do anything to Infernape. And we'll get to 56, we do, that's nice. And alright, so now I have a bunch of notes that I need to go over for how I want to approach this Lance fight, which is probably the hardest, without a doubt. So, first I want to use up my rare candies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everyone to level 58. I will raise Heracross. Heracross hasn't done anything yet, but has a very important role in this fight. As you can see, he's pre-burnt to activate his Guts ability, and that that will allow him to hit a very important damage roll in this next fight. So now I want to make sure everyone has the correct items, so we are, well, actually, before I do that, I do want to teach some new moves. So I do want to teach Dragon Pulse to Lucario over Substitute, and I want to teach Strength to Blaziken over Brick Break. Strength is a rock type move in this game, so it will allow us to hit flying types for super effective damage. I'm going to get rid of Fire Punch on Infernape for strength as well. I also need to heal up. I'll use these max elixirs. I'll use it on, I guess you. And I'll heal up Blaziken. Okay, and then for items, so I want Infernape to be holding the White Herb, not the Choice Band. I want the Muscle Band on Heracross. I want the Shell Bell on Lucario. So White Herb, Shell Bell, Muscle Band. And that is all the preparation, but I do also want to lead with Infernape. Alright. Okay. Okay, let's see if my preparation was enough. Let's do this. It's Lance time. Alright. First battle against Champion Lance. So he's going to lead with his Gyarados. It's going to intimidate us, but thanks to our White Herb, we will get our strength back, or we will get our attack back to normal, which means our Thunder Punch can one-shot easily. In comes Garchomp, and here is where I'm going to U-turn out on the incoming Earthquake into Heracross, who should take this pretty easily. and should take out this Garchomp with a close combat and our Guts boost with the Muscle Band. And there it is. In comes Charizard. Here I'm gonna hard switch back to Infernape. His Aerial Ace should not one-shot us even with a crit. And so that's what we take. No crit, and we're gonna live, and thanks to our rock type strength, 4 times effective, we are gonna get that Charizard out of here in one hit. In comes Aerodactyl. Its only moves its only damage dealing moves are Stone Edge and Aerial Ace, so Lucario can wall him pretty well. And here is a tricky part of this fight. So I'm gonna go for a Dark Pulse. And then I'm gonna go for, and I don't want to crit. If I crit here, it's actually bad for me. And I want him to live. He should live this with no crit. Alright, perfect. We put him perfectly into the red, which is going to prompt Lance to full restore, which will give us a safe switch into our Blaziken. Aerial Ace can, okay, he goes for Torment. That's actually really good for us. Here I'm gonna go for Substitute. Just goes for Tailwind. It's not even attacking. That's great. That's great. That is perfect. We're gonna get up our second Bulk Up. I'll go behind another Substitute. We actually can have the Substitute live with our defense raises. I'll get up one more Bulk Up. And I believe, let's see, we're at, I think we might just be faster despite the Tailwind. We have a bunch of speed boost raises, so I think we're just faster. +3, we're outspeeding Aerodactyl, even in Tailwind, so we are for sure outspeeding this Dragonite. +3, Rock type strength takes out Aerodactyl. Oh, but I can't use the same move because of Torment, so I'm gonna have to go for another Bulk Up. So he goes for Draco Meteor. I'm gonna go behind another Substitute. Aren't gonna live that one. But here I'll just go for strength. I believe at +4 it should be enough to one-shot. I know it's for sure enough to one-shot that level 56, but the level 60, I think we're still tormented, right? So we can't go for strength. I'll go for another Substitute. Goes for Earthquake. Breaks our sub, but at +4, this should do enough, and it does. And dude, these fighting types are just rolling. Just take down the league first try, no problems. And I'll tell you what, this has been one of my favorite runs, and I'm feeling very good about potentially being able to one try this fighting type run, which would just, it would blow my mind because like I ranked fighting types to be like one of the worst types at this game, and they're freaking killing it. So yeah, there we go. There we go. Elite Four round 1 is done. Of course, we will have to rematch them. I'll have to go back to the drawing board when that comes around. But we're moving on to Kanto. So what I'm gonna do probably for the remainder of this stream is I think I'm gonna go ahead into Kanto. I'm probably gonna try to defeat Brock and defeat Misty, and then if we can get to Misty, I think I will probably call it a stream at that point. Or actually, I might, if it doesn't take us too long, I might actually go into my water type run. I'm also currently doing a water type run in Renegade Platinum, and it's early on. I'm in attempt 2 right now. I'm right before the first gym, so I'm still very early into that run. Last time we wiped at Wake, which is kind of embarrassing. We lost a fucking water versus water match to fucking Wake, so that was embarrassing. I need my revenge for that one, which will come in due time, but for right now we're stuck at Rourke. And yeah, but here we go. We are gonna go ahead and head on over to Kanto with our fighting types. And again, we still only have 1 death, which is kind of crazy. Right. Do repels. There we go. Fortunately, we have no flyers on our team, but we do have Farfetch. I don't really use Farfetch, but he can fly, and he was given the fighting type in this game, so he's there. He's one of us. I'm just going to use him to go on over to Olivine. And here is our current team. So these is everyone who are still alive. Got you, Toxicroak. I think I'm gonna bring Toxicroak with me. The champ's been pretty good. Hariyama we kind of stopped using a while ago. And we haven't really been using some of these guys, but yeah. Solid team. Unfortunately, we lost Poliwrath, which means we have no one to use Surf. So every time I need to Surf, I have to like remove a member of my team, or just have like a basically just play with 5 Pokemon, which kind of sucks. You think Toxicroak could learn Surf, right? Doesn't Toxicroak seem like it should be able to use Surf? I don't know, but it doesn't. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and honestly, let me real quickly pull up trainer info here, just because I don't want to get caught off guard by anything on the SS Sand, or the SS Aqua, as it's called in this game. So what are the trainers here? There's Abomasnow, Sudowoodo. Who's the trainer with Abomasnow and Sudowoodo? Is that you? Delibird. Ugh. Oh, one thing I should definitely do before I leave, actually. Or I guess I already left, so it's too late. But once I get back, once I get to like off the boat, I should definitely reteach Aura Sphere to Lucario. I got rid of it because it kind of was useless in the Elite Four. But yeah, when I get back on shore, I definitely need to reteach that to Lucario. Right, who else we got? Tropius and Driftblim. Okay, so 2 flying types. I'm a little scared of some flying types. Not sure how I feel about flying types. But I think we'll probably be fine if I like. I think I'll give you the choice band back. I think these two should be able to beat these flying types. Tropius, Driftblim. I think Poison Jab should just one-shot you, and Thunder Punch should one-shot you. Doesn't one-shot, but it just misses, so we're good. We're good. Alright. Not bad. Is this my... No, that's not my bed. Where's my bed? Where's the place I can heal? This one? Yeah, this is the one. Okay. Alright, so who else we got? We got a Typhlosion user. Mr. Mime. We gotta be careful with that Mr. Mime, the juggler. Gotta watch out for that. Let's see. I think that's this guy. What else does he have? He has Mr. Mime, Scyther, and Jinx. Alright, we're good. We're good. Sailor. Who has the Typhlosion? I think the Typhlosion guy. I think we skipped him. Is he in like one of these rooms? Oh, there he is. Okay, Typhlosion. I think just strength with choice band should probably take him out. I also do need to reteach Fire Punch to Infernape. Definitely want that over strength when we're not facing Lance. Let's see, so we got a Hariyama Golduck. Golduck might have a psychic move. I'm a little scared of Golduck having a psychic move, so I think I'll go with Glade for this fight. Right, actually let me give Glade a, let me rearrange some items. Usually I'd like to have you hold the shell bell. You can hold, usually I have you holding fist plate, but it doesn't really do much for you right now, because you don't have Aura Sphere. I don't know. You can have like King's Rock, I guess. Muscle Band. Okay, cool. So who does this next guy have? He has Machamp and Kingdra, which I think should be pretty easy for Toxicroak. Right. Nice set you got there. Dragon Dance, Dragon Breath, Kingdra. It's genius, really. Why didn't I think of that? Alright. Is that the last guy? No, there's like Seeking, which I think is from this girl here. All right. Gotta go find this kid. Dude, I can't wait to play hide and seek with my kid when she's old enough. It'll be fun. You know, I'll just leave forever, never come back. I'm just fucking around. I would never do that. So we docked? Yeah, okay. And here we are in Kanto, where our story will continue. Fucking Suicune. Dude, I hate Ucine. I'm really salty at him. He wiped me in a run like a while back, and I'm still salty about it. Okay, well, while I'm still thinking about it, I definitely need to head over to... No, I'll keep you. I guess I don't really need you to do anything. But I'm gonna take Farfetch. I'm gonna head back over to Johto real quick. Actually, let me heal here just so I can make sure that I am able to fly here again. But I'm gonna head on over to Johto. Oh, hey, what's up, Shadow Stitch? I didn't even see that. Sorry, I totally missed your message. When did you send that? Does it let me see when that was sent? Anyway, sorry for missing that message, but hey, what's up, man? How's it going? Alright, I'm gonna head over here to get rid of some moves. Do I have any hard scales? Do I need to go get one? I do have one. Okay, that's perfect. So I only need one. Let's get Lucario. Or a Sphere back. Should over Dragon Pulse. Okay, and then I'm gonna get rid of Strength on Infernape. And on Blaziken. Oops, I didn't complete it. Yeah, there we go. And now I'm gonna reteach Blaziken Brick Break. And I don't need to use a heart scale to do this. I can just head to the Battle Frontier where I can reteach Fire Punch to Infernape. And this guy. Let me rearrange. Okay, cool. Alright, now let's head back to Kanto. And let's see, so we're facing Brock. Brock is, where is he at? There he is, okay. So Brock has, I don't know, I think a pretty easy team to beat. With fighting types, I don't think we'll have any trouble with him. Let's see, so he's got Omastar, Relicanth, Kabutops, Golem, Sudowoodo, and Onix. And honestly, like, that whole team could be easily soloed by Lucario if it wasn't for the Onix having a Focus Sash, meaning he could live a Aura Sphere, hit us with an Earthquake, possibly crit us, possibly ruin our time. Actually, I think, honestly, let me see this. I think, I don't know, I might actually box Toxicroak. I think I might bring Breloom. I think I might actually just try to sweep Brock with Breloom. Breloom's a little under-leveled, so I'm gonna give her the EXP share. So our level cap with Brock is 61. Yeah, so I'll just trade up with these guys. Actually, let me go ahead and use my Flame Orb to burn Heracross. shell though. Cool. Do need to buy some more repels, running low. Do not want to be running into wild Pokemon all day. No one likes that. Excuse me. I think I should probably just be able to one-shot you, yeah. Yeah, Farfetch is frail. Should be a one-shot too. Good. Silverwind, not really useful. What do these twins have? Twins. Minun and Plusle. Alright, so we got Minun and Plusle. So I can probably just bring you. Well done. Alright, what does this guy have? Slack off, Vigoroth, slacking. Easy. All right. Okay, yeah, the Snorlax is in the way. Alright, let's head on over to Pewter City. And at some point we'll be able to get Electivire, which will be really nice. Electivire was given the fighting type in this game, so that is another team member we have been missing out on this whole time. That once we include him in there, will be a pretty strong inclusion to the team. So I'm looking forward to that. And I think he is the last member that we don't have. I think we have everyone except for Electivire so far. So let's just go ahead and I'll just fight the trainers in here first. I think, honestly, I'll just give him the lucky egg because I think Breloom should have no problem with these trainers here. Just make sure, like, some Marowak. There's a Shuckle. Yeah, it's easy. We can just put him to sleep. Oh, come on, we need more than 2 hits. Breloom. Being serious right now? Breloom easily destroys these 2 gym trainers. Next guy has a Sudowoodo Armaldo. Create daily ride on Probopass. Okay, that seems pretty easy for Breloom. Get some good training in here. Dog, can we get more than 2 bullet seeds? Like, what are we doing here? Damn, Breloom is kinda schnasty. Alright, there we go. A nice little 4-hitter. I said Probopass. Oh no, he had a Probopass. What am I saying? He did have a Probopass. So now I'm gonna go ahead and face these trainers who are over on like the route. Crobat. Okay, we need to be careful against this Crobat. I think maybe our best bet against Crobat is it might just be to give Lucario the choice specs again. Or actually, I need to give Breloom screen share. This should be the guy with the Crobat, I think. Yeah. Do we outspeed it? No, it just misses Air Slash. We are avoiding these Air Slashes all day. Holy fuck. Oh, that was terrible. That was such a terrible... Dude, I want to slap myself in the face, but I think I get banned for doing shit like that. Oh my god. Oh. Dude. That is unreal. Forgot he had that. Man. Stupid fucking mistake, dude. Oh my god, I'm so mad at myself, but like, god fucking damn it, dude. Like, god. So stupid. Awful play on my part. Just careless. So fucking careless. I wanted to keep Lucario in because I was like, okay, well, it resists explosion, which is probably the most threatening thing this thing has. Completely not factoring Mirror Coat as a possibility. Fuck, dude. That's an awful loss. Awful fucking loss. God damn it, dude. This Lucario, like, was so huge. Was probably the most important Pokemon we had for the first league fight. So now I just, like, gonna have to figure out something else if we can even get there. You know, nothing's guaranteed. That just killed my entire fucking mood. Now I've just placed myself into a fight with a Staraptor. Level 59 is higher level than us. This is terrible. This is just horrible. Because I stopped looking because I was tilted. And there we go. Two great team members gone. Right, just like that. terrible play. After all of this, just playing so good for so long. Man. Like, I kind of want to reset at this point. Like, Jesus Christ. Because, like, I don't even know what the fuck I'll do against the league rematch without Lucario, without Gallade. Like, dude. And they're my only things that can even freaking handle a goddamn psychic move. Seriously. Dog, these fucking Kanto trainers don't fucking play. Jesus. Cool. Alright. I'm probably resetting now. God damn. Like, just terrible. Terrible play. Now I just don't fucking care at this point. Like, god damn, bro. I'm just gonna beat Brock just to make sure that Breloom beats Brock easily. Bro, why does this guy body my whole team? Goodness. Why would you go for that against Blaziken? What the fuck? God. I am so defeated. Just don't even want to play anymore. Great comeback streaming. Just fucking ruin an entire run. Guess I should update my death count. Or no, I'm not even at 3. I'm at 4 now. Yeah, I'm at 4 now. Alright, Breloom. Let's see what you're made of. I'm just gonna have you go in there, guns blazing. I just want to see for sure that Breloom can do this. Wait, what? Bullet seat doesn't break focus sash? What the fuck? Okay, that's weird as fuck. Yeah, that looks pretty foolproof. Pretty foolproof solo sweep from Breloom. And we'll have to get back there at another point because I am not continuing this run. Jesus. Sorry to leave my first stream back in a while on such a sour note, but feeling pretty deflated, feeling pretty like I don't want to play this game anymore right now. So thanks for coming by, thanks for watching, but we'll come back stronger next time, as I always do. Mirror Coat Electrode will not take another team member from me. It's done it before too. It took my Venusaur in my fucking in my poison type run. Like, how have I not learned that lesson by now? I don't know. I'm bad at the game, I guess. Alright, well, again, thanks for stopping by. I'll try to stream again soon, and I'll probably stream the fighting run all the way through. I guess I'll try to.